So I was browsing through X and formerly known as Twitter, and I found this tweet which I think is very interesting, which says that I'm listening to a podcast about how plastic surgery is becoming too accessible, and now that poor people are getting butts and boobs, rich people will go back to all natural because they must differentiate themselves from the common folk. And it really got me thinking about what we deem as cringe and what we deem as aesthetic, and how in a country like India, where the accessibility to internet in the last few years because of Geo has kind of increased the gap between what we think as aesthetic and what we think as cringe, and how the accessibility to resources, whether it's internet, whether it's a certain sort of clothes, whether it's certain sort of access to cultural power, which can be now accessed through the number of followers that you might have on Instagram, or your social and cultural visibility via social media platforms, now decides if you are cringe or not. How certain class in India are deemed cringe because of the way that people deem unfit or not good behavior on social media. If the same sort of behavior is, say, done by somebody who's from an affluent class or an upper class, then that person is not deemed as cringe. The example that I can think of is the Saurav Joshi wedding that recently happened. Also, the idea of how when certain people wear certain sort of clothes, then it's considered cringe. Their accessibility to social media is considered cringe, and how certain people, especially celebrities, Ozempic or, for example, plastic surgery, now that it is more accessible to people, it has become something that people are, say, embarrassed of, and people are trying to disassociate from it because now it is available to the masses. So the idea is that no matter what you do, you're not only never worthy of the resources that you get, but the people that you're trying to copy are always trying to poise themselves as different from you.